Sometimes when we're working on a project, we may run low on thread and need to add a new one. So this is how. We have our working thread coming out of this bead at the start of a new round. We're going to leave it there for now, and we're going to remove the thread from the needle. We'll then thread our needle with a new length of thread. Now we want to weave in our new thread to be coming out the same place as our old thread. And we can sew in anywhere. I'm going to start here, to sew through a couple of beads, and we pull our thread through, leaving a short tail and keeping hold of it. We're coming out of the bead here, we take our needle and we grab one of the threads in between these two beads. And we pull through, making a loop. We pass our needle through the loop twice. And we pull our work tight, making a surgeon's knot. We sew through another bead. We can give our work a quick tug to make sure it's secure. It's not going anywhere. But we'll tie a few more knots. We take our needle and we pick up a thread between two beads. And we pull through, making a loop. We pass our needle through the loop twice. And we pull it tight, making a surgeon's knot. Carry on working through the beads, making surgeon's knots until we get to the top two rows. I'm coming out of one of the beads in the top row here. This is our original thread where our row started. We're going to sew around through the top two rows until we're coming out of this first bead. Now I like to go around and reinforce these top two rows where we join the thread, just for that added layer of stability. Now we've come all the way around and we're coming out of this first bead in the round. Now we're going to take our working thread off the needle and we're going to rethread our old working thread. And we're going to take our old thread and weave it through the beads. Once we've sewn through a few beads, we can start picking up our thread and making surgeon's knots. Keep making surgeon's knots until you feel your work is secure. I find 3 or 4 is usually ample. And when we finish tying knots, we can remove our needle and we can cut off our tails. We then thread our new working thread back onto our needle. And we're ready to start a new row with a new thread. And that's how to add new thread to a big project.